Da li se vidimo i čujemo? Everything is okay? Konačno, finally. Šta kaže stream element? Evo, pokrenuo sam, nisam još ništa podešavao. Pa ćemo da vidimo. Lele ringlu nisam isključio. Pripremamo shadere. Postao sam, brate. Potter. Mare Potter. Gde si Dušane, dobrodošli. Nisam testirao ništa, ovo je klot.
Menu reader. Off.
Opa.
Press space bar to toggle.
Vidiš što je pametan, brate. Šta da pritisnem, brate? Aha, evo ga. Menu reader. To mi ne treba, brate. Kamera shake. To ne znam šta je, brate. Potrudit ću se, mare. Toggle aim nećemo. Ovo ne znam šta je, nećemo. Dobro, objasnili su šta je. Ovo je toggle spell, uključi ili isključi. Dobro je. Switch stick aiming. To nemamo svakako. Left-handed. Ja sam without-handed. Molim vas, lajkujte, ljudi. Kamera dead zone. Kursor mi je okej. Pa možda i nije, ali ajde vidjet ćemo. Ovo ne znam, valjda je okej sve. Valjda je okej. Continue. Prihvaćamo. Au. Aha, ako se vežem dobijam kljunovaj. Nema na čemu, Dušane. Link accounts. Skip. Dark Arts Pack. Dark Arts Horizon. Pošto je ovo deluxe verzija, zato mi sve živo nudi. Hardware benchmark. Eto može. High. Aha, ima ultra, meni nudi high. Dobro. Ray tracing isključen. Ok. Ajde imamo kako radi benchmark. Zvuk ja uvek smanjim na 70%. Mada mi je i ovo jako. Ne znam kako se čujem. Će vidimo što ću ga pretvoriti, mare. Ajde da ranujemo benchmark. Će pustite bre. Pa kakav hardware benchmark? Mislio sam, brate, ono da odradi. Šta kažeš? Aha, uključen mi je DLSS. Ali je monitor. Dobro, ovo ja moram zbog streamovanja. Ovo će mi pocepa komp. V-Sync, šta će mi to? Motion blur uvek gasim u svakoj igrici. A ovo ćemo da vidimo, brate. Mislim da... Ne, motion blur gasim. A depth of field, pa... V-Sync sam ugasio i ovo bi mogo da ugasim. Pa dosta mi je 60 FPS. Toliko streamujem svakako. Vi ne možete da vidite više od toga, u svakom slučaju. Nego neće moći ovo da gure, ja mislim. Ajde će probamo sa ovo pa će ima. Mora DLSS da se upali. Ako baš ima mnogo FPS-a, vidjet ću. Nek bude ovako. Jebi ga, ja ovo obično radim pre streama, ali... Sad ćemo da vidimo. Dobrodošli svi. Šta kaže na streamu? Sad je okej, ja mislim. Sad je okej. Mislim, ono, vidite i vi malo i vidim i ja. Idemo dalje. Informišu me da su me prihvatili u školu. Hogwarts School. Collective... As you may be aware, decree for the reasonable restriction of underage... Nešto razumem, nešto ne razumem, a kao znam engleski. Će dođe profesor da mi pomogne. E, sad koji sam ja, brat? Na koga najviše ličim? Šta je ovo, žensko? Ovaj Kinez, brate. Ovaj isto Kinez. Ovaj mi je nekako najviše cool. Ne liči na Wizarda, ali... Ovaj bi voleo, ali sa ovom glavom. Sa ovom kosom. To nema. A, ima. Šta mu je ovo? Aha, skin color. Oblik glave. Može se napravi da bude ružan ko ja. Nek bude ovako filmski ovaj. Normalno će nosimo naočare, brate. A, evo ga. To. Ovo se nekad nosilo, pre 25 godine. Ajde ovaj nek bude. Ovaj. Može tako tamnija kosa. Complexion. Aha, ovo je ožiljak. Justin, da. Pa mora, brate, fancy da bude. Eyebrow color. A, ovo su trepavice. Eye color. Gde su, brate, plave oči, šta je ovo? A znam, dok ja pročitam, brate. Ja se izvinjavam, brate, ali kad daš, brate, 50 evra za igricu, mora se sve podesi kako treba, brate. Jel tako? Mora se u svaku šupu uđe. Da vidim šta ima. Ove će moći. Haj, jevi ga. Idemo dalje.
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to a few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy.
Ovaj normalno.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Dr. Mare. Witch ili Wizard? E sad, meni ne piše, brate, šta sam. Šta je Witch, a šta je Wizard? I to je malo glupo. A bit ću Wizard, ali nema veze. Malo bez veze. Normal ću da igram, neću da upropašćavam ni vama ni meni gameplay. Pa ne bih rekao da je to razlika, ali vrlo moguće. Vrlo moguće si upravo. Witch je u stvari ženski, ako uzmem žensku, ono, mislim da nema veze na gameplay, zato nema opisa, upravo si. Ajmo da vidimo kako će radi, brate.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well,
O,
I'm
doktor
quite
Mare.
sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have
Prelazimo
miscalculated
igru
slightly
večeras.
on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Mogu da vam kažem da muzika i zvuci kidaju, brat. I gluma, glasovi. Visoka produkcija, brat. Kida, brat. Kakva muzika, brat.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Baš je dobro.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do
Hang on!
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
G. Aha.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Svaka im čast. Ja sam još
What the
oduševljen.
hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Če vidimo,
I'm
Mara.
feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Muzika je vrhunska, zvuci, glasovi, prva stvar vrhunska. Grafika... Na mestu ubija.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
Obavezno
Let's
se
see
vodi.
if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Kako kida, brate mili. A, evo ga sad.
Mind your step.
Da dignem ja ovo malo na 90 frame. A nema 90. Ajde nek ide na 75. Sve u svemu, on će da upiše u Hogwarts specijalnu matematičku gimnaziju, pošto je nadaran student, to jest učenik, i ovog poslali da ga brzo dovede, da stigne na te ceremonije i to. Pošto ne sme da koristi magiju van Hogwartsa, koju uči tamo. Hogwarts, tako je. Lajkujte video, dobrodošli sole. I sad se desilo šta se desilo, ko je gledao, ko nije pogledat će replay. I onaj ključ nas doveo ovde, otvorili ga i dodirnuli ga. I to je ta priča. A cilj je da dođemo do Hogwartsa. To je to. Ala, radi lepo. Ček da ima šta kaže FPS. Bije lagano
Where do you
75.
suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Aha, V. I sve objašnjava zašto idemo, šta idemo, kad idemo.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of
Hvala na
enchantment.
lajkovima, ljudi.
Someone wanted to
Dobrodošli svi.
block this path.
Welcome all, guys.
Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Basic cast. Levi klik je basic cast.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Dobro. Aha, on prebacuje. Kako pomeram kameru, on mi pobeli. Ok, to je lagano.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Do jaja, brate.
Ah, up there.
Do jaja, brate.
We're close now.
Baš je
It's
cool.
just ahead.
Odradili su vrhunski. Meni je ovo
Steady yourself.
unbelievable.
Reparo!
A, su ga uradili, brate.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That
Baš je
portkey
dobro.
led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Predobra igrica. Minimap shows your surrounding with... Aha, ja sam u sredini. Current objective. To toggle quest objective details. To sam provalio. Explore the ruins. Dobro, pali mi gasi. Svaka im čast, ej.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Stvarno je interesting. Lajkujte, ljudi, hvala vam puno. Hvala svima za lajkove. A, trese se kamera kad puca. To sam uključio. Ako nek se trese.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Baš je dobro.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Vig the Goblin.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Do jaja.
After you.
Opasna priča.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite
Wow,
a few on
Brad.
our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or
Kako vam
both,
se čini,
could have
ljudi?
arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
Nisam gledao ni film, ni...
That
knjigu.
waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Ovo je mnogo dobro, brate. Ovo je igrica
These are the
godine
lower
možda.
vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Nisam još pipnuo ništa.
Vault number
Igrice
12
godine,
was
evo
commissioned
vidjet.
shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
A mora malo Jig da se odmori, brate. Ovo je totalno drugačije, ono. Razvalili su. Zvuk, mimika,
Number.
gameplay.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Neverovatno.
New wine.
To nije. Ovo je remek delo. Svaka im čast, brate.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Haos, koliko dobro.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Ne bre, tamo dole, šta sam da srčujem.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
$56 golda.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
What the fuck? Ha. R. G, heal.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Svete se. Potter. Mari Potter. Ima li nešto ovdje da se uzme?
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Predobro je.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Mnogo je dobro,
Yes, sir.
brate.
I'm fine.
Mnogo.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
Ovo je fantazija, brate.
What statue?
Igra
I
godine
see
možda.
some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Razvalili su. 99% igra godine. 90%, aj ne znam šta će još da izlazi.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Aha, Revelio da iskoristim.
Revelio!
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos. To me kao uči. You've acquired a Wind Lighting Charm, Lumos. Been slotted to a spell set. Lumos creates a light tip of your event to help you see in dark areas. Znači na kec.
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
E sad sam ga najavio.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Wow, brate.
Deposo! Exposo! Confuso! Levioso! Confuso! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Lumos! Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
A ovo, brate, šta je više na šta?
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Aha,
Lumos!
Aha. Dobro.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Revelio.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. I seem to have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Dobro. Je.
Protego!
Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies. To sam već provalio. Bacim Protego kad mi se pojavi ono iznad glave. Dobro, ajde da imamo. Reviewer objective to reveal the way forward. Review. Hold protego. Aha, da držim ku. Aha.
Lumos.
Dobre, da, deremarevat. Znam, provalio si. Sprint. Baš je dobro, brate. Mogu se motat s Peranović. Nema veze, nek bude ko na YouTube. Predobro je odrađeno, brate. Ovo je ozbiljna priča.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Znači, kažeš builderu po filmu rađeno. Po seriji ili po čemu?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed. but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ujevate, odlična grafika. Pokidali su ga, brat. Kaži Builderu, brat, kako ti se čini? Pokidali su igricu. Napravili su je muzika, wow, brat. Stvarno je ono. Tek će ovdje ko zna šta sve da postoji.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Ovdje se javljaju neki video lagovi.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
To je verovatno do njih.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Čekaj, vidim šta se dešava. Dobio sam upozorenje. Da mi skipuje frame-ove dok enkoduje. A zašto? Ne znam. U 22:01, to je sad. Ajde vidimo, bitno da vi za sad vidite sve, ok. I can't wait to start classes, I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Ambition, curiosity, daring.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Cunning, ambition and a hunger for power. Mogu da prihvatim, mogu da izaberem drugu kuću. Integrity and wit. Known for patience, loyalty and hard work. Gryffindor House daring. Bravery and... Ma idemo vamo gdje me bacio.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Da, ima pad FPS.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Pa brate, zato što sam greedy motherfucker.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspirin.
Very well. Aspiration.
Bravo, aj Slytherin zajeban,
Well
brat.
done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Sada vidimo. Dobro. A. Mogu da legnem.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
My
Aha.
different.
Da se upoznam sa svima.
Wonder where they're from.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective.
Neću.
How did you and Fig manage to escape?
Jesam.
It's all still a bit
Lajkuj
of a blur,
Kobayo.
to be honest.
Hvala.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We get it handled. She had been there.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. A pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Predobro, brate. Ovo je nerealno. Igrica godine. Game of the year.
But what do you mean it will keep track of?
90%.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Neverovatno dobro, brate.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Da, udubio sam
Do
se.
keep up.
Baš je dobro.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see
Revelio?
what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio!
Bez the kelpie, shape-shifting water demon, native. Fel Guide Challenge. Open Fel Guide. Svašta, brat. Dobro. Challenges. Your Fel Guide track your current challenge progress. Each challenge here has tires. Special rewards unlock at each tire you complete. Make claim from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Znači da bacam Revelio. Šta je T? Gle ovo. Lumos. Rivelio. Ovo je levi klik. Ovo je protego na Q. I ovo je da držim Q. Da. Levi klik udaranje. Ovo je lumos da osvetlim. Ovo je rivelio. I ovo je da blokam na Q. Ako držim Q, on će da se ošamuti kad ga blokam. To je to za sad.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Evo je mapa. Ma igrica je brutalna, baj. Brutalna, brat. Ja sam ovdje, treba odem ovdje. Ovamo i ne mogu i doći. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Dobro. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. Right side of the map is where you will find academic points. Dobro. Library Annex. Professor Wesley is looking at the center hall flue flames for you. To je ovo. Use other to rotate the map and fast travel to the central hall flue flames. With space. Pokidali su igricu.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Fino, fino.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides,
kad si čitao, znaš,
and
brat.
so that I may avoid another
Ona je vič, a on je vizard.
from
Muškarci
Professor
su vizardi,
Weasley,
žene su vič.
why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quest. Dobro. Ovo je main quest. Aha. Dobro. Dobro. Track a quest with desni klik. Dobro.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Aha, ovo je sad attend charm class, attend defense. Dobro. Ovdje koristim Accio. Ovdje koristim Leviosa. Dobro. Ovo je all. Ovo je main. Ovo sam 2 završio. Ovo neću da palim ništa za sad. Aha. Aha, treba mi 2. Legendary gloves. Isto mi fale 2. To je ono što sam našao. Gear. A imam one što sam dobio. Equip. Ovdje ima svašta, brat. Baš svašta. Aha, ovo je druga boja naoča. Ajde. Ovo je čisto klasika, ono, nema ništa. Što je ružan, brate. Šta je, bro? To je to. Važi, Benga, važi, nema problema, brat. Ja sam promašio zgradu. A nisi.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Nikola Kidabat. Evo, sad mi malo zaseckalo, ali mislim da je to do njihovih videa. Nisu još optimizovani kako treba.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Aha. Nova magia. Gle, nisam uspeo. Accio.
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 That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Baš je dobro, brat. Svaka im čast. Igrice, kasnili su sa izbacivanjem 2 sata, vidim da je optimizacija klipova ponekad malo zabaguje i zalaguje, ali rešit će to. Evo sad, na primjer.
As I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ja prvi, ja? Ajde vidimo.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Very good. Not to worry. Splendid! Excellent control there.
Dobro.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of
Evo
a
opet mi
challenge?
izbacuje YouTube.
Come on up.
Da ima neke lagove.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Ajde, da te vidim.
Watch this.
Jeste, bet. Jest.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
I will get you back for that. Let us see this. Phew.
Ali ga cepam. Pozdrav Mira, dobrodošli.
Very good.
Here we go.
Neće valjda istera. Neće.
Yes.
Accio.
Kako ga cepam. Evo, brate, održ.
Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ajde. Aha.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Opa.
That is how it's done.
Ovo je već zajebano, brate.
Accio.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Dobra je fora, brate. Moram da isteram, brate. Moram da isteram ovdje na ivici.
Well done.
Ajde da te vidim.
Here we go.
Da li da isteram? Neću.
There we go.
50-icu uzela. Meni treba 50-ica da je pobedim.
Accio.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Do jaja. Hvala na
Very
lajkovi,
good,
ljudi.
both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If
A
you're
word,
so
if you
inclined.
would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know
I
it won't
did.
work on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Opa! Ajde vidimo. Level 2 sam. Quest. Dobro. Rukavice. 215 helta imam, dobro. I to je to. Čekaj, jel ih imam sad? Nemam ih i dalje. Samo sam osvojio kao ono nagradu. Pa dobro. Open quest log. Drag quest. Dole 44.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Ajde, imam šta hoćeš.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Doviđenja, do novog viđenja. What the fuck? Još dole. Da li sam otišao na pravi put? Jes? Aha, ja sad ovdje mogu da se mlatim. Nemam levels, da. Op, šta je ovo?
Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Dobro, interesant. Ali je dobro odrađeno, baš onako simpatično, interesantno. Još dole. Malo zasecka. Aha, ovo sam... lokaciju sam otkrio. Dobro.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
pokidali su ga. Ovo je baš AAA. Visoko budžetna igrica. Vrh. I priča, i gameplay, i sve je muzika, znači glasovi.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Vrh.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Interesantno je ova fora.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Aha, znači to je fora.
Remember, a surprised Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
Znači to je fora. Lele koliko mađije, bat.
The best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Only all of my students understand. Stupid! Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Sve sam ga ubio, bre.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Znači ovaj.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years.
Nice work.
Ajde ti, dečko, tebe da iscepam.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of hand combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Opa. Idemo da vidimo šta sam dobio. Round 1. Može. Opa, defense mi dižu. Ove bole se nauči. Dobro. Mislim, mora, nema šta. Kako to da... Lukan. Aha, ovo je kao main quest, a ovo je optional quest. Weasley after class. Transfiguration classroom. Šta kaže mapa? Imam side quest. Koji mi je ovdje. A imam main quest koji mi je bliži. Idemo onda prvo na main quest.
It's not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Idi mačka.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Ne znam bre sada kako se zove.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon
Kako
what
se
you've
vama
learned.
sviđa igrice,
In
ljudi?
that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your
To,
first visit
jest.
to the village with a classmate.
Stvarno je
Help you get
dobro,
your
bre.
bearings.
Ček da
Perhaps
uzmem neko
Sebastian
energetsko
Sallow
piće.
or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian saw or not spending time with them. Da li idem sa Sebastiana?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Thank you. Reparo. Visit Osman and gather your supplies. Idemo reparo da naučim. Evo ga main quest. Moram da znam i reparo. Znači idem ovdje. Vidi ovdje se mrda nešto.
Protego!
Nije bre Protego.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience.
Igrice.
And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page. Huh.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Akio!
Got it.
Znao sam da je hvatam Sakio.
The flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Čujemo šta mi kažu te stranice.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Opa! Igrica je možda igra godine. Predobra je, brat. Ubija na mesto.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Complete assignment. Aha, sad su mi se pojavili. Ovdje imam, ajde da vidim.
Revelio.
It's awful if you're sat near someone and they're trying to pass notes about. Half the time I get the blame, and Hakat has no tolerance for that, I can tell you.
In my opinion, divination is a local. Professor Anai seems so logical. I don't understand how she.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Ovdje nema ništa. Dobro, ja sad u suštini mogu da idem ovdje, a mogu da idem i ovdje. Ajde idem ovamo.
I don't know about demigods.
Ja sam sad ovdje. Treba izađem kroz zamak, ja mislim. Pa preko mosta. Pa kroz drugi zamak, pa na most. Ako ne grešim.
Might some kind soul help me?
Da li gore treba idem?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nije ovdje.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends.
Gdje si Jovane? Koja je Nila bre, ovo igrica godine bre, brate?
My gobstone collection, that
Si
is.
lud? Like
I
we
was
stream.
hoping someone would want to play.
Igrica
Are you
godine,
familiar with
brate.
gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
If they...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say.
Vidjet ću.
Anyway,
Vidjet ću ovdje kako bude išlo s ovim streamom i kako bude. Ali igrica je predobra.
I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Baš je dobro.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Dobro. Znači, ni promašio se. Aha. Sad mi traži da je tražim. Ajde ću da nađem.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Protego. Accio. Revelio.
Hogsmeade is the only...
To je ovdje znači negdje.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. Accio.
Kako se popnem gore, bre, brate? Aha.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Evo ga, jedan.
Accio.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Još 3 komada.
Revelio.
Opa! Gdje bi mogli još da budu ovi? Sto 2 metra odavde, gdje mu to dođe? Ajde.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
$36 gold.
Revelio. Accio.
Dobro. Gdje kaže stotka? Ovamo u ovaj zamak. Op, šta je ovo? Da li mogu ja odavde da prođem tamo?
What are you up to now?
Accio.
Opa, idemo. Ovdje ovako ulica. Dobre to. Zašto mi ovo služi? Ovo mi nije jasno.
Revelio. Levioso.
Opa! Znači, Leviosom ukoknem. Da li mogu ovdje da prođem?
Revelio.
38.
Levioso! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Gdje li je, brate, sad ovaj? Evo ga. Još gore. Ko zna ovo kako se otvara?
Accio! Revelio! Levioso!
Šta ovdje pokaza? Dvoglavog zmaja. Evo ga. Pauk gore, dvoglavi zmaj dole. Čekaj ovako. F roll. Ovdje je pauk, ovdje je dvoglavi zmaj. A ovdje je pauk. Aha, pauk i znak pitanja. Aj, probam to. Dva znaka pitanja. 13-ica, 20 kec, ali to ne vidim gdje je. I pauk. Jebem li ti seme. Aj, nije mi vreme za to, nema veze. Kad dođe vreme ću rešavati. Ovdje mora da ima nešto.
Revelio.
Znao sam.
Accio! Revelio!
Ovdje ne mogu da prođem. A.
Revelio.
Da bi ušao ovdje mora da rešim zagonetku. A da. Pozdrav, pozdrav, Benga. Čekaj bre, brate, da vidim gde sam prvo, gde treba ide. Grand Stairs. Ja sam u ovoj kulici. Ja treba izađem i da odem u ovu drugu. Tamo treba ide. Vidim šta imam. Quest. 4 main story. A ovo nisam uzeo njo. 2 assignment. A ovde? O, dobije rukavice. Hvala svima što su lajkovali i u buduće ako neko novo uđe, znači mi. Kozmetika pil. Sad ćemo da vidimo kozmetiku šta kaže. One must solve a rather esoteric riddle using logic and reasoning. Dobro. Dobro. Šta mi je ovo? Small magical ball from the theory collector. A, to su ovo kamenje što skupljam za nju. Čekaj, ali imam ja bre estetiku. Evo su. Da, ali nemam ništa. Igrica je predobra. Pa duga priča, ali ono. Harry Potter priča. Pre Harry Pottera, ne znam koliko godina. Hogwarts Legacy. Hvala Jovan. Sale. Hvala, brat. To je ova zagonetka koju mora reši. Ali ja... nisam u mogućnosti ni pri zdravoj pameti da to reši.
Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
Ovdje se rola.
Revelio.
I ovdje se rola. Dobro, to ću nekad kad budem pametniji.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Bravo za tebe, braćala. Gde ja da nađem? A, ovo je za spuštanje. Znači, gore mora ide. Ej! Odradili su ga... kida, brat. Još gore ide. Opet zagonet. Čekaj be, kako još da se popnem?
Accio. Revelio.
A, evo ga.
Accio.
Jel jeste, nije?
Revelio.
Ne mogu ovdje da prođem, jebati. Tu je negde. U ovom zamku negde visoko. Piti Boga gde.
Protego! Revelio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was
Revelio.
before I invented blue powder.
Evegi.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
I ovdje negdje.
Revelio! Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Jebem li ti sunce.
Accio!
Herbology award. Mirabelle garlic. Dobro.
Revelio!
Ovdje ovo izlazi, treba ga na pec. Možda mogu da ga uzem.
Accio!
Teško, brate.
Revelio!
Idemo da se vratimo kod male devojčice.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio! Revelio!
Evo ga, znači ima ovaj hint, što je vrhunski. Gde si, bre? Kako nije ovo igra godine, brate? Ovo će bude igra godine, lajkuj mi stream, brate. Pokidali su ga, znači, pokidali su ga. Ove zagonetke, to još sam glup za to, to ću poslije da vidim. Ali baš je dobro. Gdje si univerz? Pa izašla je, izlazi za 3 dana. Ja sam uzeo deluxe verziju da bi igrao 3 dana ranije. Izašla je danas. Ovo je, ono, za PC je izašla pre par sati. Brate, veruj mi, pokidali su ga, brate. Harry Potter. Ovo ti je Harry Potter, brate. Nisi gledao od početka da vidiš, baš su ga pokidali. Sigurno top 3 igre godine. Ovo se pravi jednom, ono, vredi, brate. Ja retko za koju igricu to kažem. Zadnji put sam rekao za Elden Ring i bio igra godine. Mnogo je dobro, brate. Baš je dobro.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
70 evra, ja sam uzeo za 50 stripa.
May I have my gobstones back?
Hogwarts Legacy se zove.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Dobre. Sad se vraćam na main quest. Šta kažu questovi? Imam mog dečka. Idemo da imamo visit Hogsmeade and get your supplies. Aha, dobro. Idemo ovdje šta sam dobio. Dobro. Gear sam dobio. Plus 5 defense, to jaje. Crveni sakočići. Šta još imam? Nemam ništa, bre. Što mi tu pojavljuje? To je to. Ja ne vidim ovdje više ništa. Design it in violet. Aha. Half Rim Spectacles. Ja sam dobio nove ove. To je možda izbagovalo nešto. Idemo ovam. Dobro, provalio sam sad ovo kako ide. Ali muzika je isto vrh, naracija, sve živo. Hvala ljudi, hvala za lajk svim. Ovo je neki side quest.
Revelio.
Aha, evo ga ovdje.
Accio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I
Revelio.
see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Accio. Revelio.
Nema ovdje ništa. Biće posle, verovatno.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me...
Accio. Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Dobro.
Accio. Revelio.
Muzika je, brate, svakim čast.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest, look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Ovdje je malo pao FPS, ali dobro.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Čekaj da vidimo šta kaže grafika. Ako bi isključio DLSS, to bi bilo katastrofa, ali ovo mogu da isključim. Low latency. Vidim kako će sada radi. Da, opterećuje ga dosta low latency.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably the dragon. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Moonstone sam uz. Ma da. Pokidali su, brate, pokidali su.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker.
Sigurno top 3 igrice ove godine. Ova priča, ovo sve je...
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Da, ovo opterećuje, ubija, brate.
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Jel vam secka stream?
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
Ili radi okay?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place.
Možda maziš
I
mač.
don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this year's Cannons.
Ovdje sad svuda mogu ide.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun.
Bocka. Different signs, shops and other points in it that you navigate using your Fel guide map. Dobro. Lele, ovdje nema šta nema, brate. Gdje idem, brate? Points of interest. Aha, ovdje su mi ti pojeni. Ja sam ovdje idem desno pa levo. Ovdje sam popio nešto.
Revelio.
The mountain hog... Huh. Three broomstick, joke shop, square, only dukes. Šta se treba raditi u stvari? Magic nip. Aha, to su stvari. Tomes and scrolls. Onda imam Ollivanders. O, precrtano. Map. Ili je to sve ovdje?
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Dobro, znači ovdje ne mogu ništa više.
Revelio.
Centaurs have never had much use for wizards, have they? I wonder what...
Send Pippin's potion. Magic nip. Set Pippin's potion. Evo ga Ollivander. Set Pippin's potion. Znači ova dva, ovo. Ajde idem prvo ovdje.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
Dobrodošli.
I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she's in the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potions supplies.
Opasne igrice.
Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Lajkuj stream ako se ne zadržiš dugo, znači li?
It may not be as showy as spell work, but make no mistake,
Pusti mi se nešto
they are
kamere
just
spustile,
as
šta je?
powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect.
Kukuruz?
You'll discover all of this soon
Pa
enough.
zato
As it's
što...
your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell.
U ovoj igrici bila klupa, ono, kao školska klupa, pa mi to prvo palo na pamet.
And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything.
Hogwarts School, pa kad
But
sam
for
došao
now,
bile klupe,
let's
pa...
get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Da imaš šta ti imaš. Healing potion, recimo for a potion kao za Rocky film. Ovo je džabe. Uzim ovo što
Feel
je
free
džabe.
to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Neću ništa, druže. Samo uzimam što je džabe. Dobio sam 2 recepta. Sad idem ovamo. Mislim da treba da idem u ovu kućicu ovdje. Jesam, nego ja streamujem Dotu, pa me uglavnom gledaju po 20 čoveka na Doti. A ovo sam kupio, skoro i sad, eto. Pa kao što vidiš, imam malo pratioca. Streamam iz ljubavi, za moju dušu, pa kome se dopadne, dobrodošao je da zaprati i da... Tako da, eto, ta neka pričica. Otkud ti, kako si uspio da svratiš? Jesam ti izašao negde na...
Revelio.
Ja mislim da je to veliko.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a
Koje ti
5th
igrice
year.
igraš?
You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy
Šta znači
Teasdale,
jez,
by
je
the
to
way.
easy?
And this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Da.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Kad ubiješ nekog, kažeš easy. To je to. Znači, gamerski nik. Može ovaj recept.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Ovo je skupo. Drugi put. Tek sam krenuo da igram. Imam da obiđem još 2 kulice. Ovu. Samo da vidim. Ollivander i Tommy Scrolls. Gde bi mogao taj Tom da bude? Aha, Tommy Scrolls, znači idem prvo ovdje se. Jest. Vrh ti je slika, ja nisam to ništa sređivao, kao što vidiš, nisam ni podesio. Gde ode onaj recept?
Revelio. Accio.
Ovdje ima neki kovčeg ispod, daj da vidim šta je.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso! Accio!
Ne mogu ovdje ništa. A nebitno bre, Lekso, kako kažeš. Search. 40 golda. Ajde, nemo što ima ovdje.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Neću,
Well,
neću.
you're our new fifth-year student, are you not?
Ovo ću da igram, brate, za sve pare.
Ollivander's the name.
Hvala svima na lajkovima.
You'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
Pa moguće, ali igrat ću ja do tu...
Truly.
Ako se oduži, ali igrice je predobra.
The perfect wand, shall we?
Predobra, brate. Nego 12 sati je radim ujutru, znači moram uskoro da legnem.
Ah, yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here.
Ovaj pravi ove štapiće. Dobio sam novi štapić.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Ujebat.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
A kako misliš, koju sliku? Povećaj rezoluciju, Ez. Trebaš manualno da povećaš rezoluciju. Trebalo bi da je dobro. Probaj, mislim, ako znaš ono na settings.
Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
Ovaj će me ubije sa štapić.
Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one.
Jel bolja slika, jesi uspeo? Trebalo bi da je dobra slika.
Take it.
Evo ga štapić. Gle, ovo čovječe, cela statistika jebot. Još mi falo vi štapići. Aha, ja sad mogu da ga pravim kako hoću. Da biram drvo.
How intriguing.
Aj nek bude belo, brate. Aha, dužinu mogu da mu.
Curious indeed.
Aj nek bude 10 inča.
How intriguing.
Deset inča nek bude.
Curious indeed.
Nek bude ovako, kako ajde. Aha, ovo sad. Ovo sad ne znam. Great range of magic, nek bude, ajde. Powerful magic. Nek bude ovo, ajde.
What do you think?
Da, pa moguće, jest. Pa to po filmu rađeno. Ja nisam gledao, ali...
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
I trebam da podesim, samo da ima... Da li ovdje ima nešto da se uzme? Sve je van. Samo da vidim gdje treba idem. Još ovdje treba idem.
An inquiring mind.
Opa, bato.
Revelio. Accio.
Opa, dobio sam, brate, neki...
Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
Evo, uz...
Revelio.
Daj da mu, brate, poberem sve iz kuću što ima.
Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Da, ali ja ne mogu s ovim ništa da radim. Ovo mi nije samo jasno. Evo ga ovdje ispred, nema veze. Ne vidiš koje kapute imam sad. Dobro. Gear. Opa! Do jaja, vete. Plus 7, plus 8. A gdje mi kačket? Dobro. A opa, vidi ovo. Držač za štapić. Na tab. Baš je velika igrica. Ima ovo da se igra, boga mi fino. Ingredients. Imam i offense. Kolekcija. Aha, to sam uzeo. Baš interesantno, svaka im čast. Ovo treba smisliti. Idemo da popričamo s njim i da završavamo quest.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything.
Nema šta nema, brate. Hvala skupo. Mit Sebastian, dobro.
Akio.
When you find a good opportunity.
Deset novčića pišljivih. Za šok žvaku.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Pa, ko zna? Gde si, Bajo?
One fire! Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Oh.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done!
Ali je dobro, brate.
That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job.
Whoa.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
Merlin's
I'd
beard.
say help is a bit of an understatement.
Ima jedno 20 sati main storija I ko zna
The
koliko van.
makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed,
Do jaja, već.
perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repair the damage. Opa.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Čekaj be ja da popravljam ovo.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Accio. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Good as new.
Speak to the shop.
Revelio.
Nerealno,
Hill was
brat.
just singing your praises.
Nisam znao da je ovoliko nerealno, brat. Ovo je stvarno, brate, desetka čisto. Begaj, brate. Šta li je ovo?
Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
Šta je ovo ovdje? Ovo će mi da, verovatno. Ovdje ne mogu ništa kod ovih.
Revelio. Levioso. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Totalni
Allow me
novac.
to introduce myself, Augustus Hill,
Razvalili ga.
extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Čekaj, ja ovdje mogu da biram ili šta? Ovo mi je sve unavailable. Šta će mi ovo, brate? Time to equip it. Zašto bi to equipovao? Clock. Skupo bre braćala ovo za mene bre. Dakle mi pare bre familije.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy
Revelio.
items. Should you be inclined? Peruse my shop at your leisure.
Hvala. Međutim... A sad sam dobio...
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even
Revelio.
Sigurno, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Sad sam dobio plavo nešto, to mi je mana.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, sir.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Čekaj bre da obučemo neka put. Ćemo u tepo i s ovaj. Plus 10. Plus 8. Cannot upgrade? A ovdje mogu da upgradem. Neka mi je ovo privredno. Gle ovo. A, dobio sam 5 offense. Uzet ću i ovo, šta? Gledaj koliko ovdje stvari ima, brat. Utepao sam trola. Baš je lepo urađeno, sve radi baš top. Kolekcija, uzeo sam ovo. Dobro. To je to. Ništa da ga ispratim. Pa da završavamo.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Says the map. Hogwarts map. Fast travel to your common room. Aha, to mora da se odradi. Okej. Dobro. Pa dobro onda, to je to. Kako vam se čini? Vas koji ste ostali na streamu. Ono što ću morati da uradim, to je malo da smanjim grafiku. Da dobijem više FPS. Ih malo mi fali.
Revelio.
Read mail. Oval post. Gle ovo. Come and see me, I discovered something in the locket we found at Greenots. Koliko dobro, brate. Vidiš šta sve ima. I to mi je sad quest. Treba idem do njega. Hogwarts map. World map. A, vidi ti ovo jebat. Hogwarts ground. Hogwarts map sam sad. Ovo mi je... Hogsmeade map. Ovo mi je Hogwarts map. World map. Au. Ovdje je jedan kraj. Ovo je do tog kraja. I gornji kraj. I to je cela mapa. Hogsmeade je kući. Hogwarts je kući. A Hogsmeade je kafana. Hogsmeade je castle. Dobro. Skonto se. E sad ja imam na tab nešto. Ali još uvijek nemam to. Questovi. Ovo bi trebao da odradim pre bilo čega. I da pričam posle sa Figom. Znači, ovo ću prvo. Save game. Ja sam tek krenuo, Brajko, koliko ovdje ima puno. %, challenge-a. To su vjerojatno svi mogući challenge-i. Questovi, istraživanje, borba. %. A da li moguće? Da, pričat ću prvo sa ovim. Ništa, ljudi. Hvala vam puno na pažnji. Nastavljamo sutra kad završim sa... poslom. I onda ne radim do subote. Popodne. Što znači da će bude žestoko igranje. Hvala svima na lajkovima. Hvala vama što ste ostali do kraja. Želim vam laku noć pa se gledamo. Pozdrav drugari. Ćao, čao.